All right. What's up? Thank you for stopping by. Look at you. You took another risk in Globe Runner here, challenging your attention span. Give me a few minutes of your day. Is that okay with you? Yeah, I have to ask permission because as my subscriber, I honor your presence, your following, your comments, your likings, all that stuff makes for this platform to exist. You encourage me every day to sharpen my tools, give you the latest nuggets in athletics. Let's celebrate something, my friend. Let's celebrate something. Join me. Join me in saying to the Hungarians in Budapest, finally, shipped out the totalitarian leadership of the leader of that country who has held that country hostage as they pursue their happiness and a sense of liberation and freedom for a long time. Orbanian, is that his name? Whatever the heck his name is out. Let's celebrate that. Cheers, champagne, wash the streets of Hungary. Celebrate the end of a dictator who was supported by those who admire dictators, including the leader of this great country they call America and the ultra right of this country. It's bizarre how people have an affinity for a dictator who has been hosting an election in Hungary. I've been following the news in that country because let me tell you why. When I saw the president of World Athletics, Sebastian Coe, hugging, going to bed with that dictator a few weeks ago, I commented on that on one of my episodes, and he used very strange language. He even claimed that because they are hosting the ultimate championship in Budapest, he even used words like we have natural partnership with the dictator of Hungary, who has just been told to get the hell out of there by the election that just happened. That tells you how low our leadership in athletics is. I've never been a big fan of Sebastian Coe. Never been. As an athlete, well, I followed his career. But as a leader, as a president of this athletics organization in the world, I've had a problem. And now he leans in and shakes hands and goes to bed with dictators, including the just ousted dictator of Hungary. I voice my concern. I've always been a vocal advocate of people's freedom, no matter who it is. And this young man, talking of young men, Sebastian Coe, I'm talking of young because he grew up as a monarch boy, so to speak, the empire that went around the world destroying a civilization for a long time, including my country of Kenya. I have no sympathy or even sensitivity to give him accolades, none whatsoever. He just represents the worst of the leaders I've seen. I'm glad they didn't give him the presidency of Olympics committee. I'm glad he's not the president because I don't know what this Sebastian Code stand up for. Because the idea that he was shaking hands with a dictator whose people were suffering under his leadership and dictatorship, and he's claiming he was a natural partner with this guy, you must be out of your mind, living in your past. Liberate people, man. People need to breathe economically, in speech, in who they are. People need to be free and free indeed at any cost. Hooray, hooray to Hungarians. Thank you for getting that Albanian idiot out of there. He can go lick his wounds for losing it after 16 years of putting that country in bondage. I had to get out of my chest. Sebastian Coe, you can go hang out with him in whatever pitiful land you're going to be hanging out with him because he's your natural partner. He's not World Athletics' natural partner. He is your partner. You go hang out with him. I had to let that out of my chest. Let's go to Australia again and celebrate a young man. GOUT, GOUT! GOUT ran an incredible time in the 200 meters, 1967, winning the national championship of Australia on this last weekend. I'm way behind on my news here. I've been a busy boy and maybe just upset with some news coming out of the world, including the one I just laid out. Let it out. GOUT, under 20 record holder now, 1967. The same space he occupies now with Usain Bolt at the same age. 1967. Let's give congratulations flowers to this young man. He's been coming of age. And now he's standing at the highest at this age of under 20. 1967. But that's not the story for many people, is it? There's some writings in your United States that are very interesting when it comes to world records around the world. They always have asterisks and questions. And they're saying GOUT's time of 1967 needs to go through the jury, needs to be examined, investigated. It might be illegit. A lot of writings. There's this guy, his name is Jonathan GOUT. He's with Let'sRun.com, wherever that place is. I go there a lot. He's questioning the 1967 this young man just ran. He's like, that's not legit. Why? He says something to the effect that swallowing diagonal breeze, two things can be true at once. GOUT is a big talent. The race was run in unicorn conditions. So they are pretty much saying maybe the wind gauge, it could have been wind assisted. Sure, it may not be legal, wind allowed in a race. There's that. But we are too quick. Why don't we let the ratifying world do their job? 1967 might be legit. Okay, GOUT, this young dude just exploded off the blocks, caught up with everybody else, and smashed that record. Why are we not patient? Let the World Athletics ratify it. Let those people who are trained to do the ratification do their work. Let the jury do their work before we start throwing our stones and suspicions. He beat a good field, by the way. He beat Aiden Murphy, who ran 1988. Was that wind aided? Huh? I don't know. This guy is just 20. He's under 20. He's not even 20. The field was good. He's in Australia. It's down under, right? I don't know why we are so quick to start being, like suspicious. I mean, I guess it gives us traction. I think everybody's trying to have a story. I'm trying to have a story here. But I think when it comes to races and is it legit? Was it enhanced? Is the guy? I don't know. People are always suspicious these days when records go getting smashed. I get it because we live in an age whereby not everything you see. Do you trust your five senses? Is it 6 or 5? The last time I said that, I was busted. Check one of my episodes. I was talking my five senses before I knew it. There was an owl behind me that I didn't see it, and I thought I had my five senses a lot, but I was in the woods, in nature. Is GOUT the next big thing? So is the guy who ran that 329. Yesterday I talked of Cameron Myers of Australia, at 329 and 1500. Is he the next big thing? Is he the best miler we have? Is the best time of the year. 329 is the best time of the year. GOUT 1967 is the best time in the 200 meters this year. All from Australia. They're young. Let's give them time. But let's not be too quick to be suspicious. Some of the coaches in America are like, this the guy, Tate Taylor, is a coach. He says, GOUT needs to do twice or at least come close to it in Europe. So he's saying things that happen in Australia cannot be trusted. It's just because we are not close to Australia. Why do we think fast races cannot happen outside America? Is that what we are saying? Or Europe? What is this? Why everything Eurocentric? I thought Australia was part of Europe. Is it? Or I think it's Oceanian. It's Oceanian territory. They are way out there. That's the location. So the location matters. Is that why we are questioning these times? Gout, 1967, man. That's all I'll say. The guy wins that great time, man. This guy is young. I think the other thing that caught my attention today, guys, is Jakob Ingebrigtsen. I can't get enough of this guy. I've always my concern about this guy. About we have an appetite for him to come back. We are restless. I am restless. Maybe because I don't like Josh Kerr. Maybe the way he speaks. I like the young man from Australia, Cameron. Myers did a good time. I saw the clip. I saw the race on some YouTube channel or some clip I saw. He looked very strong. He's a contender in the 1500 meters. He's still young. He has a future. We'll see him for a long time. Jakob Ingebrigtsen, I think, burst in the scenes and he produced great times. He's ran great times. I think his future was was something that was forestalled by injuries. I suspect, for me, looking at his work ethics and his drive, I think he became his own enemy to his own body. And these injuries suffered the last time and the surgery he had to get in California could be saving him. Sometimes people think injuries ruin your career. They don't. They don't ruin your career. People look at Donovan Brazier. He took almost 2 years off. He came back, he became a national champion, went to the championship in Tokyo. So women take a maternity leave. Beatrice Chebet asked them, women take a leave. It could be an injury, quote unquote injury, if you want to use that phrase for men. I think men, we think we cannot slow down. And Jakob Ingebrigtsen for me should disappear from the news. We should not be hearing from him. Though his agent is already talking, his agent says that he won't be racing until July. Why is he telling us that? Why is he telling her when he's racing? Well, all he has to do is just hide this guy in Siberia, somewhere in Norway, let him train, protect his body, rebuild some of the tissues that is injured. Take your time. I don't know why men think we have to be on the treadmill all the time. Is it just to be relevant? To be counted? Oh, there's a war. There's no war in athletics. This year is a non-championship, no Olympics. Who cares about the ultimate championship in freaking Budapest? I don't care about that one. I'll comment about it. By the way, I saw something about Mono Duplatis. He's been commissioned to come up with a song for the tournament or for the championship in Budapest. Mondo Duplatis, a vocalist, a musician, an artist, and a pole vaulter. Go figure that. I saw that and I was like, oh my God, this guy is multi talented. I won't be surprised. The way he's been pole vaulting the last few years. Anyway, Jakob Ingebrigtsen, to me, needs to take the year off again if he has to. Honestly, he can do the basic aerobic training. Take your time, man. I compare you guys to some maniacs, people who are just, they are told to, take a day off from work. They are already texting. How is work? Everybody doing okay? Stay home. Shut your phone down. Shut down. Unplug, Jakob Ingebrigtsen. Take your time. You have a young daughter out there. You have a young family. Take care of those guys. Recuperate, recover, and find your way back. You've been at the top before. You can always climb up. It's very hard to stay up. So for me, people are just like, where is Jakob? He's not dead. Women who take maternity leave don't die. Hopefully they don't. But they come back refreshed, replenished, refocused, re-energized. Everything coming together. You took a break from these beatings of training and stresses of the body. Jakob Ingebrigtsen in July. I hope I don't see him this year, but I'll be following how he's doing. If he's doing well, great. If he comes back next year during championship year, amen. Oh, my take, man. I'm very, very concerned sometimes when people are like, why is Jakob? Then take your time off. Learn from the best. Anyway, gout, gout. And the suspicions from the West. I'm not taking that. Anything else, guys, you think I should share? What do you think, man? Do you think we, men in general, when you think about manhood and the myth and the how men are just lost? I referee soccer here and I see men just struggling to think they're young. Just honestly celebrate the fact that you're out there playing. Don't be too hard on yourself as a man. I think manhood is misplaced. Is there's a myth about manhood and I don't get it. I don't know who told us we are supposed to be high performers all the time. Certain things catch up with you. I'm not getting younger and I know my pace. Do I beat myself up sometimes? Yes, I do. But I have to, rethink. Is it worth it? I'm alive. I'm jogging. I'm running. I'm moving. I'm in good health. Can I celebrate those? Amen to those. So for Jakob and these top professional athletes, for me, I think you notice they tend to come back too soon. Then they reject themselves. I think Jakob did that same thing. I'm suspicious of Josh Kerr. He's talking a lot. He's talking a lot. He just came back from injury. He's on some level of talking. These guys are talk show. He's the best, he claims. Listen, you are stressing your body when you do these things. And stress has a way of finding its way in your body. It could be another injury. I hope not. Anyway, it was Gout 1967 winner. Jakob, slow down. And what else did I talk about? Yes, Hungary, Budapest. We have a new prime minister. We have a new prime minister. What was his name? I like to give, listen, for me, I celebrate anything that's beautiful. Most when you're dealing with dictators, that this guy was that just got ousted in Hungary. And for me, it was very sad to see Seb Kor talking of him being a natural partner. How can oh my, okay. Hold on. What was the guy name? His name is Peter Magyar. He vows to pursue those who plundered Hungary after the election win. Yeah, go after this bastard, Orban. His name is Orban, the autocrat, the totalitarian that was admired by the president of America and some evangelical people in this country. They think he was the best Christian. What? Talk to you later, my friend. Any comments? I'm outrageous today, but I'm feeling it. Talk to you later, my friend. You are the best with Globe Runner telling you, what's up, ciao.